It's Marble, Marble, BC, British Columbia Marble, harvested from a quarry there, and I haven't yet started to carve out the inside, but the outside is round. I'm looking forward to seeing how it comes out myself. So it's actually a lot rounder than I thought it was going to be, so I'm pretty pleased with that. And we can only hope that critics like it.
Okay, thank you. And second question, if Ellen DeGeneres were to ask you to come on her show, would you accept?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I would. I mean, I can handle her, for sure. If I can handle you, I can handle her. That's how I feel. Oh, no.
Hi, Misha.
What? I know the
On one of the episodes, you had to eat a cheeseburger.
A multitude of cheeseburgers.
Was it really? You had to eat it? I was my wife when I was wondering.
Yes, you were wondering, and now you're asking. Yes, a lot of burgers. That's the really shitty thing about eating things on camera is that you actually have to eat them many more times than the audience would think. So if you see me eating 3 burgers, I had to eat 12 because we do so many takes, and you never know which take is going to end up in the final cut, so you have to do it every time. It would be great if you knew which take was going to work and which take wasn't. It was like, I know that Jensen's acting is terrible in this one. They'll never use it. It's not going to actually swallow. But you don't know that, so you have to just forge on, even when he's totally blowing it. And yeah, so it's a disgusting feeling when you're.
I know.
When you're, I don't know that you do know. When you're masticating and you're dreading swallowing because your stomach is already so distended, and also there's a temptation to like keep chewing and thinking like, all right, I can just ride this scene out just chewing this, right? And I'll never swallow it. But you keep taking bites, so your mouth gets fuller and fuller, and then it's more and more chewed in your mouth. Oh no, it's nice. And then finally you can come to a crossroads where it's like, I can either take another bite and then just have my cheeks packed like a chipmunk's, or I do what I know I've been dreading, but I know I have to finally do, which is swallow. But by the time you get to that point, you have such a big wad of food in your mouth that it's like hard to swallow, and it's just an awful thing, and you can't really think about anything else but the dread of swallowing.
So many comments.
And stop applauding. It is Sunday. Come on. For shame. And then poor Robin. Robin is on set props, and one of Robin's jobs is at the end of the scene. Because ideally you still have food in your mouth that you haven't swallowed at the end of the scene, so you can spit it out. Thank you, sir. So, yeah, I don't know what else I can tell you about it. It's Jensen is pretty good at it because he's eaten a lot of burgers over the course of the show, so he knows exactly how to he fake chews a lot. So a lot of times he'll be chewing, but there's nothing in his mouth. And at the end of the scene, when he can sort of assess better than I can, he knows the camera's going to be on him during this particular point. So when I go for a bite, he'll slap my hand. Don't bite now, you don't need to. So he's kind of got your back a little bit, but it's disgusting. And also I'm a little overzealous. I like to, I'm always trying to do whatever it is I'm supposed to be doing. So in that episode I was that made no sense what I said, but of course you are. And that episode, What was it? Bloody Valentine?
Yeah.
No. Was that the first one? Wow, what a smart guy. Where I was eating the ground beef off the floor.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Not fun. Not fun at all. And I was eating with my back sort of toward everyone, sort of hunched over, take after take, eating. And then the director came out. This is the second time this has happened on the show. The director came out and was like, "Okay, Misha, now we're going to be on you now." What? Thanks, Pat.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Your answer made me feel a little sick.
Me too.
What's the password? What's the password?
So incidentally did the salmon that I just
Not
got.
quite, but my legs getting
From the
tired.
hill.
But my legs getting
tired. What? It had like a, what's that called? The jalapeno cheese, like pump sauce on top of it. It doesn't go on salmon, I don't think. Sorry. Chef, if you're here, sorry. You shouldn't have done that. Yes.
Well, last year was your first convention here in New Jersey.
Yes, it was.
Your first convention ever.
Yes, it was.
And since then, you've become rather freer with your convention infections.
I just want to caution you to remember that it is Sunday. Day of the Lord.
Not if you're Jewish.
Yeah.
So in other words, any offensive actions on the Sabbath yesterday would have been a sin.
That's a question for another.
Okay, another time. We will get into that later.
Discuss Phil's.
Okay, yes, yes.
But what I wanted to actually know was, what's your favorite part about attending conventions? What do you get out of this? What do you like about it?
Other than the salmon?
Other than the adoration?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty nice. You come up here, everyone's like, "Oh, it's so great," and laughs at pretty much everything you say. You go anywhere else in the world, that doesn't happen.
At home, that's not.
No, not funny. You know, I love you. I do too. So that's nice. It gives you a false sense of security and self-worth, which is a big bonus. But there's always a little, there's a dark side, of course, as well.
Well, thank you. We love that you're here. So thank you for coming.
Thank you. I like being here as well. New Jersey is the best place.